Dave and Lillie, and had the privilege of doing another trail camera review, and this is for VidVis. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. VidVis, VidVis, and it's a 4K solar Wi-Fi trail camera. So right off the bat, I love the solar part, and Wi-Fi is handy for setting up, especially for a couple things we'll go through. So yeah, so out of the box you get the camera, which is I would say compact compared to most cameras. I really like the size and feel of it. It has nice latches, it opens, so it has the on off, and then you can run this menu and all that through here. But what I did was I used the Wi-Fi, which was really simple to do, and from that then I set it up. The solar part comes separately attached, and you attach it to the back here. It has a nice long cable. If you wanted to, you don't have to attach it to the camera. You could have it up higher. And so the other nice thing is it's got a nice little protection where you put in the charger, and you see that little grommet comes out. So this is a nice tight fit, and what you end up with is something that's, I think, important around here. It's fairly ant proof. Ants are the demise of most of my cameras. Ants will get into it. It's got a nice little curved balancer. You put it on a tree. If you just have the strap areas, you know, your camera's always looking down. This is nice. It levels it. It's got a nice place for a strap. It comes with a strap. It also has, if you want to do a cable, you can do a Python cable. It does have a place to put a lock if you wanted to lock it. Yeah, so it has all the niceties that you could think of on a trail camera, and I liked it. So I liked what I saw, so I did something different with this one, and I put this first out in my backyard and actually set it up to watch birds feed. So I've never done that before. I was waiting for the right kind of camera to come along, and this hit the spot because of its size. It's really compact, and I could put it right close to where the birds and squirrel were feeding. So I got quite a few shots of that, so I'll share some of those photos and videos. And then I put it out in the field in I think a prime spot in the food plot in the middle of the woods. And usually it's a very active place, and it was active. The camera had anywhere from 200 to 600 shots, or 10-second videos. It uses a micro SD card, and well, you know how I feel about micro. I just wish they would use the bigger SD card. You can also hook up and download directly to your computer with a connection. That's also available. They call it a USB. It has a reset button. I didn't have to use any of that. Quite frankly, this was super simple to set up. So literally all I did was follow the guidelines in the manual about how to get to the Wi-Fi, and so you download an app called TrailCam Go, and once you do that, TrailCam Go, whoop, we lost it. There we go. So it brings up the screen where your camera's at. You just tap it, boop, and it takes you to the status window, and then down here you can go to camera, and so you can hit let's connect. So it's going to wake the camera up. I like how it walks you through what it's doing. I have used other Wi-Fis, I found this one to be really simple. It asks to join. You say, yep, join. And look, it's us. So you can see me. Kind of funny. So you can see, gives you the picture you're going to be seeing. The other thing you can do is check the status, which is that screen, tells you the battery level and what's your memory card doing, what's the temperature, when was it last updated, all those kind of things. Then you can go to your settings and look at that. So you can do, you know, what kind of mode. I want mine in motion with 30-second intervals, but you have other options. You can do photo or video. I chose video. I chose 1080p resolution, 10 seconds between video, and turned the audio recording on. So you can see I just went through this and set it all up. Once it's set, then you just leave it and go. It was that simple. So that's how I would recommend doing it. You can obviously still do it through the camera. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you got an iPhone or a smartphone, Android, doesn't matter, either one, I'd recommend that's what you do, because I think it presents it better. It makes it easier. So how did this do? Well, you look at the pictures. So you're going to see the bird pictures first, and then from the food plot in the middle of the woods. So you just got done seeing a sample. I was really impressed. In fact, I found myself going outside each morning to check to see what videos it had captured at the bird feeder, because it was so cool, so many of them. So I thought I did a really nice job. I had the resolution or the sensitivity set on medium when I did the bird and the squirrel. When I moved it out to the food plot, I found that the grass blowing in the wind would trigger the camera. So I lowered the sensitivity to low, and it got rid of that. I still caught on camera squirrels, raccoons, deer, turkey. Had no problem, plenty of photos, but it got rid of all the waving grass. So the point is that when it says it has 3 levels of resolution or of detection, it has 3 levels of detection, because it really did make a difference. I thought the videos and the photos looked really good. The bird ones, the camera was maybe 20 inches, maybe 24 inches from the feeding point, so it's up close, and I thought it did really nice. It has, I was surprised out in the food plot that it would pick deer up moving at the far end, at the top, coming in. And I mean, that's a good, I don't know, 35 yards, 30 yards, probably 30 yards, maybe 35 yards. So pretty good distance it's catching animals moving, which I was impressed with. I thought the daytime videos looked really good. The nighttime videos were fine. I had no issues with them. I was really impressed. It did a really nice job for me. The solar kept it charged. I never went below 100%, even though we had like over a week of cloudy, we didn't get rain, but cloudy weather. Finally got some rain at the end of it. But here, and so I know there wasn't much sun, and it did really well. It kept itself charged. It definitely could pick up the sun on intermittent days and stuff, and so it had no issues with that. Yeah, so I was truly impressed with it. I thought it did a nice job. So right now, this camera is for sale. This exact camera, $49.99. So for $50, you can get a really good trail camera with a solar panel, so you don't have to be buying batteries. And yeah, it is, and it's smoking off of Amazon. 500 bought the last month. This is a deal. If you're looking for a deal, $49.99 on this trail camera, you got to be kidding me. That's a real deal. Yeah, overall, I give this a big thumbs up. It's definitely worth the money. I'd pay over 50 for it. I'd pay 70, 80 for it. But yeah, $50, you can't beat it. So it's out there on Amazon right now. I'll put the link in my description. I have an Amazon faves, and I'll make sure I put it in there. If you happen to buy it through my Amazon, I'm forever grateful. Like I always say, make kindness your business. Do something kind for somebody. A lot of craziness in this world. A little kindness goes a far way. Long way, I should say. Doesn't go far away. Goes a long way. For Dave and Lily, we're going to say out.